Hi, you guys. It is Thursday, November 19th, 2015. My name is Doris, and this is the Knit and Purl Podcast, episode 74. I don't know the name again. You can find the show notes for this podcast on knitandpurl.net. The Purl is P-E-A-R-L. In social media, I've got a whole bunch of names, or at least 3. So I apologize for that. Maybe I'll clean it up someday. I am One Fine Cow on Ravelry and Twitter. I am One Fine Design, the number 1 on Facebook and Etsy. And I am Doris M. Smith, all smooshed together, lowercase and lowercase on Instagram. How y'all doing? This podcast has a Ravelry group, which is the Knit and Purl Podcast group. There are links in the show notes to easily click through. And also, if you're watching in YouTube, there's a link down there. So you can just click to the group and have a look and join and all of that. We also have a Ravelry group birthday shout out this week. There is one birthday coming up, and that is Val Sue, who is Val. Her birthday is Sunday. Happy birthday, Val. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Get to spend time with friends and family, and that you just have a special day. So, this podcast also has a November knit along. The rules for it, and it's just a finished objects thread. The rules are that you must be a member of the group to qualify for prizes. Objects started on November 1st and after, and completed and posted by November 30th. 2 entries per person. Chatter is welcome and encouraged on the thread. Double dipping is welcome. The projects must be at least 100 yards projects. Prizes will be a $6 giftable pattern from Ravelry. So let's get that Christmas knitting done. So, story of the week and stash enhancement. I did a little stashing for a project upcoming. Came in the mail from Love Knitting. I got 4 skeins of this Patton's Beehive Baby Chunky. It is blue and white. It's called Blue Marl. And so I got this to make one of the babies that I made the green and white little snuggly for was born Sunday. Bouncing baby boy, and he was healthy and wonderful. So this is going to be for the baby that is coming on December 29th. I started out thinking I was going to do blue, red and green, but it's after Christmas. I know it would still fall in that holiday season, but I was like, let me do something that reminds me of winter. I think these colors are winter. The blue and the white of the snow and the ice and the cold. So the only problem I'm worried about, I'm making one of the same snugglies, the little sock thing that goes down, and also one of those long baby, like a baby cap that has the long, you know what I'm talking about, with the tassel in the end, for pictures for the baby birth. The only problem is we don't know if the baby is a boy or a girl. So what do you think? I'm thinking winter, and if it's a girl, maybe she'll need to put a pink ribbon somewhere in the picture to say it's a girl. So tell me what you think. I bought it for this purpose, but now I'm a little concerned that if it's a girl and they take a picture, people are going to think it's a boy. I don't know. Tell me what you think. But, that is winter to me. Okay. Moving on. Also today, I got a lovely card, a Thanksgiving card, and some tea stash from a viewer and a friend. I didn't get permission to say her name, but you know who you are. It meant a whole lot. It was very lovely, and I'm enjoying the white chocolate mocha black tea. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was very appreciated. It was a very special surprise, and I enjoyed it so much. So put that down here. So, story of the week, not really anything exciting. Got a little bit of knitting done over the weekend, which you'll see in the works and finished projects. I got to spend some time with a few of the grandkids at the mall on Tuesday. It was really fun. Ted and the son and stuff, who's getting married in May, went for a fitting for their tux, and so the kids were running around the store, and so I took them to this little play area with those vehicles that you put money in and they rock. So it was fun. It was very nice to spend time with them, and I'm just gonna pull up a picture. Photo stream. Trying to get a couple pictures. I'm trying. Can't hardly see it, but there's a picture of one of the kids there, and then one on top. Boys will be boys, and there's another one. Well, let me go forward, and there was one girl in the mix. Okay, that's enough of that. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Also, what else? Ted and I went and took a look at the new iPad Pro. It is amazing. And it's on my Christmas list. Anyway, so I want to mention here also that I have a coupon code. I'm putting up, or started a coupon code in my Etsy store for 15% off through the holidays. So it'll run from today until December 31st. The code is capital K, capital N, capital P, 15. K, N as in Nancy, P, knit and pearl, K, N, P, capitals, 15. For 15% off any purchase. So go over and take a look, check it out, see what you think. Maybe there's some jewelry or something that you would like, or something that you would like to have to gift to somebody. Thank you so much. So we're moving on now to the finished objects, and I have 2 finished objects. First one's not really knitting related, but I made another magazine bowl. The story of this magazine bowl is that I showed you a magazine bowl from last week that I did, and I told you that you could just go on YouTube and find the tutorial. So after that, I thought to myself, well, let me go on YouTube and see if there's still a tutorial there. And there was. And I found one that was where they folded the paper differently than what I had done in the past. And so I tried it. And made a little bowl. It's so cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I have a cute little bowl. Made out of recycled. It's a recycled project fun. And it was fun. It didn't take me very long. I think the longest part was prepping. Prepping the pages before you roll it and do all that. But there it is. And I finished the ruffle scarf. The pattern for this is on this stuff, which is Red Heart Boutique Sachet. This one, the colorway is... No, this is another one. I think the colorway is called... Sorry. Here it is. This colorway is called Boogie. I started to say Boogie, but... It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's purple, all different shades of purple with sparkles. And you can wear this like this. Just like this. Hang down. Or you can wear it, around in the back. Or you can wear it like this. Bring it around the back. Leave it long. Or you can tuck it in. Wear it like that. Big boofy. So pretty. There you go. It's acrylic. And I used 13... Oh, okay, let me look. I used US 13 9mm needles, straight needles. And I said last week that I was not enjoying this as much as I did in the past. And I think one of the reasons I didn't enjoy it as much because I knit it continental when before I was just knitting it the other way. And I hope to eventually get a video filmed of the way I used to knit when I first started knitting, and the way I tried to correct it and how I knit now. Soon, it's coming soon, okay, I promise. But anyway, that is completed. And Charnel, you will get it tomorrow, or I will deliver it tomorrow. There you go. So pretty. Let me put it back over here. That is all of the finished objects. Works in progress. In my Joanne Springs Knit Spin Farm bag. Links in the show notes to her bags and her shop and her bats and all. I have the Freesia, which I did do a little work on this week, so I'm going to show it. It is a paid-for pattern on Ravelry by Jumper Cables. The yarn I am using is Barocco Vintage DK. The color is a number 2123. 2183. I'm just purple. It's purple. So, then here's the second ball almost gone. What else do I want to say about this? I'm using needles. I'm using 6mm, and I didn't modify. It calls for US 6, which is a 4 millimeter. Sorry, it's a US 6 4mm, and these are my squares. I'm using 40-inch circulars, and there's where I was last week. I got one pattern repeat plus a few rows of the project. I am on this is the 22nd, about the middle of the 22nd pattern repeat. I believe it's 24 all, and here's the other end. And here it is, and here it is, and here's the beautiful lace work. And it's simple. It's a simple lace work. It's yarn overs, knit two togethers in the pattern. It's a very lovely shawl. And it also is, it's a great product when you're finished, but it's also a great process knitting. So these blue things are my 5 pattern repeats, and so I don't have to count. I have these on every 5 patterns. So that is all about that. Lovely pattern. Recommend it. This is my second Freesia. Hopefully this one won't have a sad story as the other one did. Let me get this back in the bag. Sorry. The second project, in another Joanne Springs, but this one is a sock bag with a cowl. It's like a farmer's bag. So, sock bag, and it contains a Rose City Rollers, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Mara Catherine Briner. I am using Plymouth yarn. Neon Now. It is 75% wool, 25% nylon. And the color is a number. And it's beautiful. I modified the pattern. I only did an inch of stockinette before I put in a fish lips kiss heel. And here is where I was last week. And I got that much done. Yeah, to here, this side. So this is what I it's fun when you're knitting on a stripy yarn. You just want to keep going and go. I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. This is crazy looking at this. But there's where I was last week. And I was so excited and happy when I got the pink again. It's fairly true to color. It's a little off, but this is gorgeous yarn. So, fast knitting. This will be my one and only knitted Christmas gift this year. And unless somebody gets something from what I've knitted all year, you know. And the final thing that I've actually worked on this week, I didn't work on the tunic. So here's the end of my yarn. Anyway, I started, let me tell you about the pattern. I'm sorry. For those of you who are just watching for the first time, it is a free pattern. It's a simple Raglan Cardigan, which is a free pattern on Ravelry from Lion Brand. The yarn I am using is Loops and Threads, which is a Loops and Threads. I think it's a Michael's brand yarn. The color is Doodle Dots, and it was a huge, big skein, and I've knit all of it except it was still with the one skein. So here it is. I modified the pattern. I'm gonna just kind of show you half of it. I modified the pattern because the pattern calls for US 7s and US 8s, which is 4.5 and 5 millimeter needles. I am using, no, it calls for 6 and 7s, and I'm using 7 and 8s because I want it to be more drapey, plus to increase the size to make sure that it fits. I also added the garter ridges to break up the stockinette zombie hell. You know. So I did that. I think I added an inch of length to the body, and I added a sleeve where there was just a cap. It's a 3/4 inch sleeve. All of that, it fits. I'm so happy. And I can't wait for it to be done. So this week, I started the second sleeve. And I feel like I got a lot done. There's where I started. So, there you go. So moving along, I have to finish the sleeve and put on pick up and do a ribbed edge on both fronts. Soak it. Block it as much as you can, acrylic. And weave in the ends, and it'll be ready. Almost done. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing this, but it's a work in progress. I did something. There's a story about this too, because I finished this. When I picked up the stitches, I knit it, and then I didn't write any of my notes down on how I did it. So when I started this one, I was questioning myself whether I picked up more stitches here. So mad at myself for not writing things down. I thought, I can do it. I'll remember. And I didn't. So I'm risking. I don't know. It may look a little wonky, but we'll see. We'll see if it works out. And that is all the works in progress. Do another sip. This is lovely tea. Thank you so much. Moving on. No new spinning. I haven't done any spinning. So we'll move on to Pinterest. And I have 2 pins this week to share. Open it up. The first one, holiday season, is reindeer crafts. It's so cute. This one is the one that caught my eye, and I pinned it. But the only problem is there's no picture. Wait a minute. What is this? That's not what I said. This is what made me pin it. It is washcloth reindeers. Let me try to go back and open it up. Come on, open up. Oh, come on. I'll go back. Okay. Okay. Here it is. And I'm going to click on the reindeers. Stocking stuffer ideals, cute reindeers. There's not a picture on this. They did, but they have directions on what to do, what you need. They also, oh shoot. Okay. There is a crocheted reindeer hat. There is a reindeer yarn bug. There's the reindeer hat. There's the yarn. And then there's a popsicle, a lollipop, a reindeer lollipop. There is reindeer cake pops, reindeer doorknob hangers, reindeer gift bags, reindeer headband, and reindeer food. So kind of give you an idea, close-up look at the different things that you could do. It was just cute, holiday-ish. Oh, there's another page. I didn't see that. Oh my goodness, there are 2 pages. There's a Coke bottle reindeer, a reindeer frame. Let me just kind of like scroll through so you can see. Cute. There is a link in the show notes that you can go and look at this and maybe find something that you could do with your grandkids or your kids. As part of maybe you could even make it a new, holiday tradition. Just saying. The other pen is a knitting related pen. If I can get to it. Especially since I'm going to be picking up stitches on edges. This caught my eye. It is... Okay, let me just go to the site. Come on. It is on Knit Magic, Joanne's knitting blog, knitting course, edging. And there's several different ways to pick up edges. And different edging that you can do. There's another way. You do lace on the edge. So I thought it was a good resource. So, and there is another next page. Salvage and picking up stitches. Use as all-purpose salvage. Salvage suitable to pick up stitches. There's a lot of stuff here. 3 picking up diagonal stitches with a crochet hook. Picking up with knitting needle, picking up with crochet hook. So there's a lot of information and there's still more pages. So I haven't looked at it all. I thought it was only 1 page. So the links are in the show notes to picking up stitches in knitting. If any one of you are new or like not that experienced in doing that, you don't feel comfortable doing that sometimes, head on over, click on that, and it'll give you a little tutorial, little helpful hints to help you. The stumble is just a link to a very inspirational video that is just very, very inspirational. I'm not gonna like play the video, but I'm gonna show you the page so that you might want to go over and click the link. And it's only 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes. So, and it's really not a waste of time. It is called Famous Failure on YouTube. It's a very inspirational video. I recommend going and looking at it. It touched me. So anyway, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new, thank you for hanging in there and thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't yet, go over here and hit that red subscribe button. Go over here and hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. Tell me about what you think about the yarn for the baby thing, since we don't know the sex, and what you think about that. Also, don't forget, you can go to my Etsy store and use a coupon code, all capitals, KN as in Nancy, P as in Pearl, 15 for 15% off any purchase. Follow me on Twitter. I will start doing a annual, weekly Periscope. I think I want to do that. I want to still do a VKN sometime if, time allowing, and maybe I'll just put a link out there, and if I get company, I get company. I want to try that. Wow. Blather. Thank you so much for watching. Join the Ravelry group. Leave comments below. And I'll thank you so much. And I'll see you next week. Actually, happy Thanksgiving to you all. Because I won't see you before Thanksgiving. I hope you have a lovely time with family and friends if you celebrate in the US, that is. And I will be filming. I plan to film next Friday, so I'll be here. Just not Thursday. See y'all next week. Bye.